I just want to talk to you guys today about soaking nuts and seeds and how I go about doing it. It's really important to soak nuts and seeds overnight, especially brown skin nuts like almonds, walnuts, pecans, hazelnuts, because they have what's called phytates on them, and as well as enzyme inhibitors. Now, the other thing you may not know about is there's a lot of bacteria on nuts. I've especially found there to be a lot on walnuts. But today I got a new batch of almonds and I found that they're foaming up quite a bit. They're organic, totally unpasteurized almonds, and maybe because they're not pasteurized is the reason they have so many more, much more bacteria on them. But don't worry, I'm going to get rid of it all by soaking them in hydrogen peroxide. So I'm just going to let you see here that I've got them soaking. You can see all that foam on them. Isn't that crazy? That's from the peroxide. They've been soaking for maybe about, I'm spitting. They've been soaking for maybe about 20 minutes. And I'm going to let them soak for maybe another couple hours in the peroxide, and then I'll rinse them really well. And now a new thing I learned from my awesome, amazing raw food chef friend, Haya Rivka, is that if you soak them in a teaspoon of salt, and of course I use my Himalayan salt, overnight, that will get rid of a lot of the phytates and break the phytates down. And the phytates are what keep us from digesting nuts. So if you've ever eaten unsoaked nuts and you get a stomach ache or you get gas or bloating, it's probably because there's a lot of phytates on them. The other thing is that it can come from just, even though you've soaked them, maybe you just haven't gotten the phytates off because the water didn't break that down. So the salt will help to break that down. So that's a new rule for me. All my nuts and seeds go through the salt process as well. A teaspoon or just a big scoop. It doesn't really matter the amount because you're going to rinse it off over the nuts. And then since I'm soaking so many, I've got 10 pounds here. I've got a class coming up. I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate them for 110 degrees overnight, or actually longer, 24 hours, until the nut's crunchy. And I know it's crunchy when I cool it down and I can snap it, or if I bite it, it's crunchy. I find I'm enjoying my nuts a lot more now, and I'm actually able to make nut milks just from dehydrated nuts. It's much easier than worrying about soaking them every night. I just make a big batch, soak and dehydrate them. They're in a jar, they're ready to go anytime I need to make a nut milk, or a pie crust, or any of those things. So enjoy soaking nuts and seeds, and I will see you soon.